Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick energy check-in today, see what's going on within the collective, and hopefully get guidance for those of you who are resonating with today's reading, okay? So all I've done today is just ask a bunch of decks, the decks that I was guided to use by the divine, what does the collective need to hear today? I do offer this as a $20 special. It's only $20, and I do the same thing. I go with the decks that I'm guided to use for you, and I just ask, what does this person need to hear today? I've had a lot of success with this reading. It's a great way to try me out. It's only $20. It's a great way to see if you like how I read, see if it resonates. I've not had one single person tell me that it didn't resonate with them so far, so you can challenge me there if you want. But anyway, sometimes when we get out of our own way and we don't give a direction to the reading, we don't have specific questions. I do those as well, guys. I have readings that start at $5 and they go up from there. But sometimes when you get out of your own way and you just say, what do I need to know right now? The most important messages come through and your answer gets solved. Whereas if you come to me with a certain question, I will definitely look at that, but sometimes you miss a more important message, okay? So anyway, that is just my little housekeeping. If you're interested, DM me. The card that came out today, I started with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, okay, is will, okay? Whenever I see this card, I think of free will, okay? So I'm hearing a little side message. You cannot exert your will over someone else. Okay, that's one little thing that I'm hearing. But for the majority of you, this is about determination. Okay, decisions require action. So whatever's going on, I do feel like there is something going on here that you know that you need to do, or you need to stop doing, or you need to walk away from something that you're having a hard time doing. Okay, and here's the thing: you know that you need to do it, and you feel like you've made the decision, but you haven't done it yet. Okay, decisions require action. You are in control. You and you alone are in control of your own decisions. And you're not in control of anyone else's either, okay? When we decide that we're going to change something in our lives, let's say an addiction, a bad habit, a negative pattern, breaking the old way that we do things can be really difficult. And the longer you've done it, the harder it is. The change that you know you need to make requires a concentration of your will, okay? You may want this change to happen, but it's your will that is going to insist that you stay on the path to that change, okay? I'm going to read the affirmation for this card, number 13. Here we go. I have the will to make the changes I need. Yeah, and you've got to tap into that, because this isn't going to be easy, because your mind is going to tell you to hold on to that other thing that you're wanting to hold on to, okay? Whether it's a relationship, a situation, an addiction, you're having a hard time letting go of it. This is the Angel Wisdom Tarot, okay? So the card that we're starting out with is not a great card. It's the Five of Water in this deck, Five of Cups in traditional tarot. It's when you're focusing on the things that are negative in your life, okay? So if we just look at the card really quick, we've got this guy focused on these 3 spilt cups, and he's not happy about it, okay? What he's failing to miss is the divine offering him the 2 of Cups behind him. He doesn't see that because he's so focused on the things that are not going right or the things that have gone wrong. Focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way that you anticipated. Forgiveness of self and or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. Guys, the 2 of Cups is an amazing union, balanced union, okay? So whether this is union within a love relationship, union within yourself, it's balance, it's good, it's what you want, okay? But you're missing it because you're focused on the negative. And the next card out is the 10 of Wands in traditional tarot, the 10 of fire in this deck. And here we've got an elderly woman that just can't take one more step because she's carrying all these wands. It's like this has become too heavy for her to carry on. And that's why you're being guided to let this go. But, your mind wants to hold on to this. That's what I'm feeling. So you're going to have to dig deep into this, your will. Working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life, let others help you. Health problems due to stress. Some of you guys are actually having health problems. I'm feeling some stuff in my throat area, my throat chakra. So if that's what you're feeling, there may be something that you need to say that you're afraid to say. And then in my heart chakra as well. Okay, so there's something that you know that, and here's the thing, you know what it is. Okay, so if you're like, I don't know what it is, it's probably not your reading today because you know what it is. For a lot of you, it's you need to walk out of a toxic relationship. Okay, for some of you, it is an addiction. And for some of you, it's both because the thing is, some of you are addicted to this toxic relationship. Okay, once you do let that go, we've got happiness coming. Now, it's not going to happen right away, but you really need to let go. This is the 10 of water, the 10 of cups. This is that happily ever after. This is that, happily ever after. Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It is coming for you, but you have to let go of this other thing first. Next card out is the Knight of Earth in this deck, Knight of Pentacles in traditional tarot. And here's the thing about the Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles gets really stuck in the planning stage. Okay, so what's probably happening with you is that you know you need to do this, right? But you get caught up in, and what you essentially do is procrastinate. Okay, maybe you are doing things like, well, I just, I need to heal. I need to figure out the reason. Let's say you're an alcoholic. Okay, you're an alcoholic and you know that you need to stop drinking. But it's like, well, listen, okay, so I know I have a problem, but I'm going to go to therapy and I'm going to do all these, readings or whatnot to find out why I have a drinking problem. Like, what is causing me to have such a hard time with this? Why am I having a hard time letting go of my twin flame? And then doing these meditations, doing Reiki, doing past life readings, all of these things. And listen, those things are all helpful. Okay, but really what you need to do is put one foot in front of the other and start walking. Okay, so this card is telling me that you're having a really hard time bungee jumping off the mountain, letting go. You're sitting here in the planning stage. Well, I'm not quite ready to do that yet, so I'm gonna focus on these other things, which are not necessarily bad things. I'm not trying to say that these other things are not good and healthy, but for you, it's causing you to stay stuck. Okay, it's just a distraction. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck today, the Lovers is all about a choice. Okay, you're being guided to make this choice, to tap in to your will and have the will to not only take that first step but keep going. Okay, it doesn't count if you take the first step and then you go back to starting point. Okay, so then I asked the Soul's Journey lesson cards, what are the blocks that this person has, or these people have? We've got denial. Okay, so again, I feel like the denial is with this card. Okay, some of you are, you're saying like, well, I want to find out why this happened to me. I want to find out, why I can't break this habit. Why do I have this problem? Why do I continue to do this? So I'm going to get a past life reading, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. And the denial part is, the bottom line is, you don't want to let go. You know you need to, but you don't want to. You're afraid to. So you're distracting yourself with these other questions that need to be answered. Which the interesting part is that once you do let go, once you do what you're being guided to do by the universe, those answers that you're seeking right now will come. They totally will come. They're not coming to you now because you need to do the hard work of letting go, okay? So it's time to open up and be completely honest with yourself. Buried fears and resentments are not going to die. You've got to face them, okay? And that you've got to have the Death card is, it says, I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. You have got, and we just saw this in the tarot. We just saw, you've got to let things go before, your happily ever after comes, okay? And to be able to do that, you have to trust, okay? You have to find peace of mind despite what's going on around you. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, okay? This is a gentle reminder that balance in your mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. This is my mindfulness meditation card. This is being in the now. Stop worrying about what's around the next bend and what's going to happen, and just be in the now. Next card is discipline. Bottom of the deck, actually, discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Is very similar to the will card that we saw in the first deck there. Okay, so wisdom of the oracle deck, first card out. Yeah, was not surprised when this came out. Action. Okay, this is the yang side of the yin and the yang. The yin side is the feminine side of letting things come to you, is receiving, not acting, and this is acting. This is saying take action. Bungee jump off that mountain and trust that the universe is going to catch you. Now is the time for action, okay? Not for you. This is asking you to stop chasing and to walk away. Okay, so there's something you're holding on to and or chasing. Sometimes when we just hold space for someone, it is a way of chasing, okay? But this card is a clear message saying now is the time to walk away. The way out of obsessing, the way to get your peace, and the way out of obsessing and going round and round in your head is radical acceptance and surrender. It is what it is. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. Okay? Radically accept that you know, this person didn't choose you, or you didn't get that job, or whatever it is, or you have a drinking problem, whatever it is. Radically accept what it is right now, and then surrender. Surrender to the divine. And again, we've got the next peace card, okay? This card in this deck is all about freedom from attachment. And again, radical acceptance. You have to radically accept what's going on. If you're and for some of you, that's why you're focused on these other things. You've got these other distractions, you know, like I just said with the I've got all these thoughts in my head and I can't get them out. So, you know, it's like, Luna, can you tell me what the lesson is here? What was the lesson that I was supposed to learn with this person? And I'm like, dude, that's not important right now. What's important is walking away from this person. You need to walk away from this person, and you don't want to. So that's why you're and it's a lot of you are in denial about that, okay? How do you let go? Well, you practice mindfulness and you just live in the moment. Bottom of the deck, divine timing. This card is saying you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life that you desire. So it's okay to let go. You can let go knowing that if this person or this situation or this thing is meant for you, it will come back around in the divine appropriate time of the universe, of spirit, of God. But you don't have to do anything. Some of you are, you know, when we had this will card at the very beginning, some of you, without realizing it, have been trying to control things with your will, okay? But there's this other person or this other thing that isn't happening. I honor letting it happen. I'm sorry. I'm honoring how I want to feel. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. The universe will help you, but you do have to take that. You do have to take that first step. Instead of going down the rabbit hole, you have to stop. I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the trigger. So feel your feelings, but let go, guys, okay? You can do it. Sending you all lots of love and light. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.